Hi, this is Ron Flowers, and I'm going over the abandoned base. Alright, so I spawned here in this little alcove on the exterior of the base, or the map. This is a capture the flag setup, so both bases are identical, except for the moon there in the sky. There's only one moon. But other than that, everything's pretty much the same. So I'm going to head down into the red base here. This is the front entrance. I'm trying to keep the video down, so I probably won't do a full run-through of all the techniques to steal somebody's flag, because there's some different paths that you could take to get through here, but I've done this video a couple times, and it always comes out to be about 15 minutes, so I'm going to try to keep it down. So right here is the barracks. It's a spawn point for players. They come in, and up here is the decontamination room, and down here is a storage facility, and a rear exit. Now up here is a invisibility rocket launcher, flat cannon, and then that is the door to the escape tunnel. Alright, so I'm going to go back through the decontamination room. And it's flooded because when the base got shut down, there were some things that happened, and the sprinklers didn't get shut off, so they sort of filled up this bottom area with water. And you should be able to see some of the sprinklers going, but it's, I don't know if you can see it with this. There's some. And underneath here is a handful of things like the Redeemer and some health items. It's kind of dark here on this version of the map. On the next version it'll be lighter, and when you go underwater you'll have some haziness, so that it's more realistic when you go under. Alright. And someone stole my flag. It's alright, you can have it. I have one bot in here because I'm playing the most recently baked version of the level. Alright, so I'm back here in the research facility, and there's boxes and crates and barrels and stuff knocked over. In the farthest room there's some of the plant creatures. These are some that were being experimented on. Some computer systems in this monitor that lets you see 3 areas of the base. These are live capture, so if people were running up to these areas, you'd see them on the screen there. So that goes to the front gate. This is the main entrance, and this is the rear entrance, or exit, or whichever. You can monitor those and track enemy movements. I was hoping not to have to fight this guy. It just slowed down my system. And my computer doesn't like recording and playing at the same time, so that's why it's a little bit choppy. So in the flag room is the main research room with the what was it, the Rose Queen here, and I created this setup with low poly so that it could be in the game and not slow everything down, but I do have a higher resolution version of that, but it's about 50,000 polygons, so I tried to reduce it, so I think this one's maybe 500 or 1,000 polygons. Tried to make it in the most simple way, but there's one there and there's one in the tank there. You just can't see it with the lighting the way it's currently set. So what happened was, during the experiments, the queen produced spores, and the spores came in contact with some of the scientists, and that created these drones in here, in this back room. And these are these spore drones, and you can see the little white spore in the center of the chest there, and then spreading out from there the vines, and they can mimic just about anything. So in this particular instance, it mimicked the general shape and size of a person, and they can camouflage with the leaves, but right now because it's dead, it's just green. So a bunch of these overran the facility, and some other plant growth occurred. There's one in that tank and one in that tank. These are the ones they were able to capture before they had to shut it down. Alright, so if you were to get the flag, you could go up here. You can jump on those boxes, but because I'm running this and it's so choppy, there's no way I could get up there, so I'm going to teleport. Normally you can just hop up, but I've tried hopping up several times with it being laggy like this, and I found it to be rather impossible. But normally you can just hop up. So that tunnel takes you out through the research or the decontamination room again, and runs you back towards the front of the base. I'll just let the bot go. Yeah, I was trying to avoid him. I was trying to avoid getting killed by that bot, but I guess it happens. It's not really sporting to fight back because I can't really compete with him the way it is. So, to run through the level here, there's a few ways you can go. There's the main gate here, and you can take left or right to get to the enemy base. This kind of goes in a circle. So it doesn't matter which direction you go. Eventually you'll come to the other base. You can take this path up, and this will lead you to a tunnel in the middle. It's kind of hidden. So this is hidden by this all these plants and the vines here. You can go through this and go directly to the other base. I'm just avoiding that power up there. You guys probably won't hear it, but it's very loud. So when I grab it, I think you guys can't hear me. Or you can jump down here and just walk across, and the entrance is just past, the tree line here. The other way you can go is with a little teleporter here. You can teleport over there. Come on, go over this way. The only way to get up on this part is to use the teleporter gun. But you can use it to sneak into the base back here. Right here's where the waterfall connects to. And next to that is this little pair of jumpy boots. So if you grab the enemy flag, you can't use the teleporter gun. But what you could do is grab them jump boots, because there's a waterfall next to each base since they're identical. And you can use the jump boots to just hop over. There we go. And that leads you right to the entrance of the base here. Now the rear entrance of the base is hidden into the cave by these plants. You can sneak in here, and this takes you through the storage room, through the escape tunnel. You can see on the walls here some of the overgrowth in the plant creatures as they started to infect some of the stuff. It's not quite as plant, it could be more overgrown. I could have more plants and such going through here, but the idea of the current condition is that the shutdown was very, very recent. It didn't happen too long ago, so not too much has happened just yet. But that's pretty much the overall design of the base. Both bases are the same, except for one's blue and one's red. So thank you very much.